most of the time I can never actually decide if I want Asian or Mexican, so to combine the two, to me, is just genius.
It is. It sounds a bit wacky, but I know you'll pull it together.
Hybrid, let's go. Let's do this. So I'm going to start off with just making sure that my filling is so tasty with a beautiful kind of satay, peanutty, limey, soy sauce, little sauce. And I'm going to get you working while I do that on the slaw. Yep. Now, I've got carrot, I've got these beautiful little bambinos, small cabbages, because, you know, normally they come and they're enormous, nice and usable here.
Little
Purple,
cone.
Green, all sorts of different colours.
I could spin it around as a spinning top. There we go.
Now, I'll get cracking on this sauce here. So I've just got about half a cup of peanut butter. You can use nut butter as well. In we go with that one. And I'm going to put to that some sriracha, the good stuff. Now, about 1 tablespoon of that. Oh, we don't need to measure, do we? Get it in there. We know we like this.
Just load it up, freeload it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, when you are using sauces and things like that, you want to just make sure that you turn it around and you check there's no MSG. And the great thing is loads of these are gluten-free as well now. That's what we want, especially when it comes to soy sauce. So I've got a tablespoon of soy here as well, just some light soy sauce. That's what gives it really that mad bit of flavour. Now, I also have some ginger. I'm going to microplane some fresh ginger on there.
It's smelling great.
Oh, well, we've got all the flavours here. And, I mean, that is what Asian and Mexican cuisine is all about. Cut that lime. And I'll have a nice amount of lime in there. I'm actually going to put the whole thing in.
I'm going to call my mate Jose and ask him to start using soy sauce on my tacos.
Yes, that's it.
Idea, yeah.
Try something different. I know sometimes it's nice to do things traditionally. It's also nice to experiment sometimes. Now, some honey here too, just in case we put a bit too much lime in. It's nice to have the sweet, the sour, the play on the flavours. A little bit of water just to add to it. Keep it on hand so that you can add to it too. And now we don't need any salt because the soy sauce already has quite a lot of saltiness in there. So we'll just mix this one together. How are you going with that slaw?
Really well. It'll be ready in no time. And I think there'll be enough here for about 10 to 20 tacos by the time I finish. So.
What I love is it's really colourful, isn't it? So we really do eat with our eyes, and I want to make sure that we get all the colours of the rainbow to make sure that we get a lot of antioxidants. And that's what happens when we eat colourful, fresh food. So we just want to whisk this one up. Now, it doesn't matter if there's lumps or anything like that. This is messy cooking, OK? Now, I'm going to add to that some of this lovely tofu. Now, this firm tofu is delicious. You don't need to cook it. This is really just a dressing and can be used in salads as well.
I like it.
Yeah, I know. So I'm going to just small cube it a little bit more so it's bite-sized. Because, of course, when we eat tacos, we eat them standing up. It's a social occasion, don't we?
That's why we tilt our head on the side when we shove them in. Now, I've got this coleslaw. How's that looking? Nice and colourful?
That is looking lovely. If you want to give me a little hand with a bit of that tofu there, that looks brilliant.
You would like me to help you chop the tofu, would you?
I would. I don't often let you come anywhere near the tofu in case you sabotage it, but I actually trust you today.
OK, so just dice it up nice and small.
Dice it up nice and small.
We don't have to have all this tofu in there, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We need to have that all in there. There we go.
What about this piece? You want this diced as well?
Yes, please. I'd love that in there too.
I can do that for you.
So I'm going to bring this up. Of course, you don't need to have a taco holder, but I think it is, again, about how things look.
That's what this is.
Oh,
this is a taco holder. That's what it's there for.
Is that another patented technique there?
Exactly.
So we just want to warm through some tacos. I've got flour tacos, corn tacos. If you're gluten-free, you want to go with the corn there. Now, these don't really need long at all. We just want to heat them through. So I'm going to hold one now in your nice special technique.
There we go. OK.
So a bit of a peanut-soaked tofu there. I would have done things the other way around, but that's OK.
OK, and a bit of the coleslaw on top.
There's no judging here.
No,
there we
you
go.
can do whatever you want. I don't know it's your dish, but I thought this coleslaw looks so good.
That is gorgeous.
If it sits there like that.
Isn't it? Now, you have that one. Yeah, no, you have that one.
I have to try this
I've got mine here.
Now, tofu's just a bland thing to me, but when you put the peanut sauce with it, I can already smell it's fantastic. And I know that coleslaw is going to be fantastic as well because I made it, but it is the delicious recipe as well.
Eat that and tell me if that is bland. There is nothing bland about this. What do you think of that?
Rosie, it really looks good and tastes good. You've made tofu interesting and delicious as well. I can't believe it.
My job is to make tofu interesting.